My book is not about a diet or a fitness regime or one little aspect of health. It actually tries to capture and understand the intelligence that encapsulates all of health. And if we can tap into that intelligence, we can begin to create ourselves in a healthy way from the inside out. And that will gravitate to all spheres of our lives, our bodies, our minds, our relationships, our social structures, and it kind of ripples out into the world. What I want to do is empower people to actually have that choice so that they understand what health is so that they can choose it. But I guess the take-home message is that it's a natural thing, it already exists in you. That's important to realize. It's not something you have to strive for. It's something that once you see, then it just starts to manifest. I'm an emergency doctor. Several years ago, after a powerful life experience, I lost my psycho-emotional health, and suddenly everything in my life started to fall apart. And then I started to focus on what is health and how we can create it in our lives, to keep it in our lives before we get unwell. I had some experiences of vitality, which is what I term the intelligence or the energy of health. And so I could have married that experience with the logic and the reason and the knowledge that I had as a medical doctor, and that led me to completely change my life into a different direction. And I started to rebuild my life along that healthy pathway, and that enabled me to create a whole different life, a very healthy life and a happy life, which has been very rewarding. And that was the spark that motivated me to write Your Health Creation, so that you can start to create yourself in a healthy way. I put it together so that you can actually understand how health operates in living things in a logical way. It talks to the level of causation. If you can embody the cause, which is the intelligence of health itself, then you can apply it to all parts of your life. If we can shift our attention from fixing problems to creating health, then that's where the kind of magic happens, where you can start to maintain and maximize our chance of keeping health in our reality. Now, I'm not saying that fixing problems is not useful. It is. It's very useful. I'm an emergency doctor. That's what I do all day. There's always going to be problems. But in order to decrease problems in our society, we've got to start to focus on ways to create ourselves in ways where problems don't exist, which is what health is. That's what I want to share. And I know that it will be meaningful and helpful for people because it's so valuable, It's the platform on which our lives stand.